fine. Whoo, turn that down a little bit more. Yes, Thursday, the 2nd of April. We're just plugging away with this thing, aren't we? Got up this morning and my company is now exploring the options for voluntary layoffs, which is what they usually do before involuntary layoffs. So we'll see how that goes. This one might hurt. Keep our fingers crossed, though, because I'd hate to have to lose all this. I think we'll be all right. So, yesterday, playing with the Olds motor, mentioned that here it is right here, harmonic balancer. You can see that little groove. That's not supposed to be there. That's from the seal that went bad. So, ordered a new one. Weren't terribly expensive, but you guys paid for it. So thanks. Also ordered a timing gear set. Didn't go wild, just went factory original. What else did I get? Oh, and the gasket set for the front end there. I did not get a new cover plate. Found a used one for about $60. New ones are about $90. I guess these are notorious for rusting out around the bolt holes for the water pump. Mine on the back side, they're getting a little crusty around the edge there, but there's still lots of metal left. I mean, they're not getting thin by any means. They're a little bit thinner than the outside, but like I say, they're probably still 70-80%. So we're going to leave it, clean it up. The allergies are really acting up today. I've actually been up since about 7:30. It's 11, 12 o'clock now. So, took a pill this morning, but it's all up in here, and it's sneezing, and eyes are watery and itchy, and it's been a rough morning. So, but we ordered stuff for the motor. Only actually everything with shipping only ran me about $150, so I was okay with that. More than I should be spending right now, but that'll kind of keep that little project going forward. I don't know if we're going to get into spraying the valve cover or the control arms. It's a little cool out today, and they're talking about showers all afternoon, so I don't want to have these outside. Run the risk of screwing up the new paint, but that's where they're sitting right now. If they have to sit for another day, they are nice and dry. They cured up pretty good last night, so almost look like factory fresh originals, except for all the chew marks and the old paint. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Oh, the other thing, I ordered a Weedeater. My old one quit charging, and it's been falling apart, and I've been nursing it along for a few years, and Dad gave it to me when I bought the house. And cat on out. So I've been here. Next month will be 10 years. And it was not new when he gave it to me. It was several years old, because they had it down in California, so it's probably 15, 17 years old. That's a pretty good run. The battery was just enough to do the front and back yards, as long as it wasn't too tall, the grass. So this one showed up at 11 o'clock last night. Already put it together. The vise is all gravelly today. It's a DeWalt 20 amp or 20 volt. It's fairly light, battery powered. I've already run it. see what we can do to get you here. So we got 2 of these batteries. I use them in my grinder, my cordless grinder. So it kept the cost down a little bit because batteries are expensive. But ooh, it likes to roll. Alright, I can't do this one hand. I don't have enough hand strength. If you sit you right there for a sec. You can see. Not that this is really important. Just like that. It's got 2 speeds, low and high. Safety trigger. It's a brushless motor. I believe that's low speed. That's high speed. Yeah. So cool. Have not tried it yet. Maybe we'll, because you know we're all about exciting stuff on this channel, so we can't get more exciting than a brand new Weedeater. Don't drop the camera. I'm trying to hold you all steady here, but one-handed. Just sit you all here for a sec. Let's get him. That was on low speed. This little thing rips. It's got a lot of power. A lot of torque. The only thing that I don't like is you can't rotate the head to turn it into an edger. So I'll just have to, come on, trying to put the battery down without dropping the Weedeater. So, very cool. I thought that it would rotate. Thought I had bought that one, but I guess I didn't. Oh well. I'll just have to go get one of those. I may even have one of those little hand edgers. The only thing that I need them for is along the concrete parking pad there for the pickup, but everything else is so cattywampus and wore out. So yeah, it's chilly out today, so I'm not exactly sure what we're going to get into. Probably don't know if I want to get the saw out today, just in case it starts raining. Need to start building that toilet paper holder and trim my cat door filler. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna tinker and putter for a little bit, and we'll bring you back eventually. Oh, I suppose it's probably about time for another update. What have I been doing? Well, I got the saw out in between raindrops. I cut some wood up for my toilet paper holder. There it all is there. I'm working on it now. I didn't document any of it. This is the first documentation. I'm chiseling out where the pipe's going to ride. And then my cat access door thing that Dad made, trimmed that, so that's in place back there now. I got a small sliding back door, so even with that little narrow cat door, it's a tight fit for me to get in and out now, but at least I don't have to worry about the cats clawing up the screen door. I can leave it open like that. They can come and go as they please in the summertime. So I kind of got chased inside. There's a, I don't know if this is rain or hail coming in, but radio was saying there was a hailstorm that just blew through Everett. It's probably coming in here now. I think that's okay. So, bit of a dark cloud blowing over. But that's been about it. A couple hours tinkering with that, so the saw's all put away and everything. Like I said, I didn't get the camera out, I just got it done. I was kind of avoiding stuff like this. It's not raining a lot, but I just don't want water all over the nice saw. So this may be a short video for today, but we'll see. My goal is to get this finished up, put together, and stained. And I pulled out, there it is, a can of stain that I just happen to have. Nutmeg. So we'll put a coat or two of that on there just to dress it up. So just because I got it, I need to use it. But it's just 2x4s with a 3/4 ply base. Guess I could show you the top plate. It's going to tie everything together. I got fancy. It's got angles. Ooh. So just, like I said, just regular 2x4s. And then we're chiseling it out with a little opening to hold the pipes, or the PVCs will just drop in, slide down, and hopefully I measured everything correctly and it'll come out good. The only thing I'm not real thrilled about is you'll see the screws from the top, but just really only need 2 up top, 1 on each side. Should probably do 4. That's just to keep things from spreading apart on up top. So, yep, we're just farting around with it today. Something else we can work on maybe later today, although they're ready. These are the tow hooks for the Jimmy. Pulled them off when we pulled bumpers and front clip and whatnot, so I gave them a quick sand last night. Do another wipe down, they're probably ready for primer, but that's something we can do. Inside here a little bit, not as much paint, but anyway, I'm going to go inside and get something to eat. Get a little hungry. Lunchtime. Alrighty, other than final finish, the holder is complete. Actually, it's not 100% complete. I got to run that screw in a little bit more, but my batteries died. No good batteries, so that's where the paper will hold. Slides back and drops down. All out of scrap wood. I know 2x4 was technically whole, but didn't cost me anything. 10-inch wide. Just a hair over 14 deep. That was just happened to be the size of the chunk of wood that I had. Seven wide. Yeah, we taper a little bit towards the top, but so be it. Did goof. Didn't take into account the overhang, but that's the back side. I'm not going to worry about it. You know, in desperate times, calls for desperate measures, so some of the tools put away. What did I do with my nutmeg? Start staining this guy up. What time we got? 4:07. I'm going to go inside at 5. Our governor is doing another news conference, and it's supposed to be some big announcement. He won't drop any hints, so I'm wondering if they're not going to extend our stay at home. Rumors about going all the way through the end of this month. Great, that's going to hurt the pocketbook. Come on, unemployment. So, alrighty. A little more cleanup. We're going to put some stain on, and we'll be back. Okay, nutmeg was paint. We're going with red mahogany. Almost did that. It's like, oh, that's awfully thick stain. So, luckily we got stain. So, okay, here we go. Oh, hey, good news. I found my missing gas can. It was underneath the olds. Buried, like everything else in my house. It de-stained. Didn't turn out too bad. So we're going to let that sit for a while, and tomorrow I should be able to put her into service. I didn't mention that's a 15-degree cut, just to get the thing to slope back. The only thing I wish I really would have done was put little 45s on the corner of the base, just because I can see myself catching those with a toe or something. But hey, for building something completely out of materials around the house that's going to be functional for a while, I'm good with that. I may go buy some clear varnish to throw on that too, but I'll do that anytime down the road. Let's check the weather real quick. I think we got some stuff coming from that direction. That's the way the wind's coming. We're about to get a good shower unless it goes to the north. So, yeah, exciting stuff. I think what I am going to do though, because it's not cold. It's about 13 Celsius out there. I'm going to pull that holder off the table there. I'm going to throw a light coat on the bottom side of those control arms. I want to get something going on those as well today. Forward progress. So, another 20 minutes and I'm going to go in for the governor's conference. See what he's got to say. Ooh, got 6 minutes before I can go inside to watch what the governor has to say. Threw some paint on these. I'm going to let them set up for a little bit. Let it dry a little bit longer. That's looking good. I threw a battery in that Weedeater. I just did the whole side yard, and it was still running strong. That thing is, I like that. That 2-speed, I had it on number 1, and just, cutting grass. There's some spots back there where the thick stuff is starting to grow back in, and I cranked her up to setting 2, and boy, that thing just cuts through stuff. So, I'm impressed, and like I said, that was a good 10 minutes. 10 solid minutes, and that battery is it was still pumping out juice just like crazy. So, high output, and can't figure out how to open the door. So, yeah, that's a good one. Because my old unit, I maybe could have got that side yard knocked out, and that battery would have taken quite a bit longer. So it just doesn't have the juice, doesn't have the power. This one's pretty nice. I'm liking it. So, alrighty, I'm going to go grab something to drink. I'm going to go sit inside and see what the governor has to say. We'll report back here in a bit. Well, we're in a lockdown till May 4th. Today is April 2nd, so another month. Don't know what that's going to do for me getting back to work at Boeing. I don't know if they're going to stay shut down for the next month. We're already hurting pretty bad with all the stuff that's going on, but I'm sure we'll get some sort of statement out of them here later tonight or tomorrow. So as it stands right now, I go back to work next Wednesday. Today's Thursday, but might be off for another month. That's going to be a whole lot of videos for you guys. Boy, I might have to find some more stuff to do. The conference is still going inside. It was just getting to the question and answers, and I don't like watching that stuff because some of those reporter types, they ask some really dumb questions. So I'll just wait till the news story comes out and just read the article. Well, every time I turn around, I'm finding another file. So, great. Well, some very light sprinkles. I was hoping to get a little more paint on these. But it's just lightly sprinkling. So I'm going to go pick them up, place them on the bench under the cover. Till the rainy stuff stops. So, yeah, alrighty. Well, I'll bring you back here later on for a closing shot. Not sure what else we're going to get into right now. Got to get back on those model trucks, the S15 and the Jeep. Get those buttoned up. But I was using the table for the control arms and everything. So, anyhow, we'll be back in a flash. Ooh, it's just sprinkling enough to where I can't paint those control arms. So, just right there. And it looks like it's going to do that for a while, so I don't think I'm going to get those done. Played around with that top screw. I got that recessed. So, just let that dry. Like I said, I wouldn't mind putting a nice couple of coats of clear on that, just to make it look really nice, because I like glossy furniture like that, but I don't think I have any. I know I used to have some in a spray can, but I think I used it all up on, I don't remember what. But, yeah, if I find it, we'll use it. If not, we'll run with it. You know, probably take me a couple of years to get through that whole box of toilet paper, so then we'll either throw it on the burn pile or go buy another box of that stuff. So, yeah. I don't know, just kind of bummed out now for potentially looking at another month of hanging out. So I've got, potentially I'm going to go out on Saturday to go meet up with a notary person to sign the papers for the refi on the house, but I haven't got confirmation on that yet. Should probably go check the phone, actually. But if that's the case, then I'll go ahead and wherever we meet, go to the grocery store run. Hopefully by then we'll have heard what my place of employment will be doing. I think we're going to be off another month. Just more time to do more projects. We'll work on getting this garage really cleaned up. I don't know what we'll do with all the junk, but I need to start getting rid of stuff. But anywho, I think I'm going to kick you all off here for the night, because there's just not much else going on. Weather's not cooperating. I may mess around with the trucks a little bit, but I'm going to let this thing dry for another couple hours here. Cam said after you're done putting it on and you let it sit for 15 minutes and you wipe the excess off, give it 5 hours or so. If anything, we'll bring it into the house tonight and let it sit in the warmth to cure a little bit more. But yeah, tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's Friday, not that it really matters at this point. Did get confirmation. Olds Motor parts are on their way. the balancer and the timing chain set. The gasket set, they're from Molly. I guess they're made to order, so I don't know if they're open right now, so which is fine. I can swap a few things over. Don't need to gasket it up just yet. We can finish cleaning and whatnot. So anywho, there's the first piece that I made, but it was a little too short. I goofed. Didn't measure right. So we got a spare chunk of wood for painting on now. So alrighty, we'll catch y'all in the next exciting episode. Y'all be good. Stay dry, stay healthy, stay safe.